Hello, my name is Tara Wheeler. This is my video submission for the Education Department in 2025. Um, the questions I will post below in the submission. Question 1. I had a lot of challenges and obstacles in my life. My mom had cancer from the time I was 8 until the time I was 14. She passed when I was 14 years old. I also have ADHD. I'm also dyslexic. I also have um, body dysmorphia and anxiety and depression and self-doubt and all those kinds of things. So my life has never been easy, but I have understood that I have to put in the work to overcome them. My mother was an amazing woman. She's the reason that I want to go to school and be a teacher because she was a teacher. But I've learned to take that energy and that self-doubt and hopefully help some other students and other people in my life. So I try to use it in the most positive outlook on my life as that I possibly can. Question 2. One of the top priorities understanding an individual in a classroom is that I will try my best to help them as much as I can possibly can, strive to communicate and strive to collaborate with different teachers and learn and adapt to the surroundings of the student. Being a student as a dyslexic or a student that doesn't understand how to understand certain things, it's okay. They don't have to understand everything, but that's why I'm here. As a teacher, I want to fill my classroom with the most positive and the most outlook on life, whether they're weak or they're not as excelling and not as growth. Development as other students. That's my job to meet them where they are and to understand that they are, even though they're different and even though they need help, that is okay. That's why I'm here. So that's the abilities of who I want to be as a teacher. Question 4. Every student is a student in my heart. I have valued and understood students that I have been able to work with in my life. But the technology can either be a positive or negative thing, and hopefully in my classroom they will be a positive thing, and they won't. They will be a learner and a educator, and they will be able to use the resources to their best of their ability, and they will be able to benefit, and they will be able to strive to be their best. Handling situations with upset parents. That's a tough one because I understand that this is their child and this is their pride and joy, but sometimes as parents, they form an opinion about their child, and sometimes they just have to break out of that idea, and they have to separate their emotions from the facts. And so hopefully they can be a part of that education of their child, and that they can help their well-being as their students and their child's education. When observing a classroom and knowing the students and the relationships and all of those types of things, it's hard to, as a parent, to be in the classroom as your child because you're a little bit emotionally attached, as I want to say. Um, so I wouldn't advise that for a teacher with um, a student in education, but all students need to learn the word no. There's things that they shouldn't be doing. There's things that they should be doing, and it's for their own safety, and for their own education. There's boundaries that we don't need to cross, and there's boundaries that is okay to cross. But we all need to work together and to be a family and be in the education world. One of the biggest things that I was able to take part in as an officer of Emerald College in 2023 was to help Child Protective Services with Christmas for the children. We were able to raise, as a community of Emerald College, $600 just by selling cotton candy on campus. And we were able to take that money and use it for them, for the children's Christmas, which was very impactful. Students arrive in classrooms with an array of different backgrounds, their stories, their strengths, and their needs. So beyond delivering the lessons, these students need to learn that they need to have support in all areas and security and belonging, and they need to have mentors, advocates, and people to speak up for them. Question 9. I've always felt like I was different my whole life. I've always felt like I was an outcast, and I've always felt like I've tried my absolute hardest in every area, no matter the area in my life. I have given over 1,000% of effort, and I have met some of my goals, and I haven't met some of my goals because I am trying, and I am trying to be the best person that I am going to be. I remind myself daily that I am enough, I'm worthy, and I am powerful, and I am healed. And this, I know that it's unhinged and raw, but it's real, and that's who I am. I'm a real person, and I want to help these children that need the support that they just so faithfully desire. And that's what brings me joy. Thank you.